ーサイヤ人ロゼ
What sold out from Supreme Week 5? What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Thomas, and today we are looking on Supreme.com from every single item that sold out this week, and then going over to StockX.com, checking out what they are currently reselling for. If you are a Supreme, Palace, or streetwear fan in general, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date every single time I post and go live. We go live every single Thursday for Supreme live cops, occasionally on Friday for Palace live cops. Also, get involved in the Fauntleroy's Finest Discord, link in the description down below. We are going to be talking about the state of the streetwear union for the second time this Saturday, 9/21 at around 11 a.m. PST. Also going to be streaming on here, so if you guys can make it to that, join the Discord and get involved in the conversation, or just watch on YouTube. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. All right, first item that sold out is the faux fur hooded jacket in olive and black. I figured this guy would sell out given that they probably didn't make a whole lot of them. This is one of their bougier items that they dropped, the Gore Windstopper drop liner. Not really my style, but people were digging it, and while it didn't sell out instantly, it still found its way to get off the site somehow. Next, we got the flock denim trucker jacket. This was kind of one of my items of the week. I think the monogram print is pretty sick. I debated maybe going for this brown one, but just wasn't 100% sure if I really wanted to get it. So we ended up passing, decided to save. I also have a jacket coming in very soon. We'll be doing an unboxing when that comes in. Excited for that. The flock denim trucker jacket also sold out. The spell out embroidered track jacket. This was kind of my pick for best garment of the week, if that makes sense. Like, this is the one that I would probably wear most likely, especially in the green colorway. I haven't looked at the resale price quite yet. I don't think it's going to be nuts right now, but I could see a piece like this just slowly but surely going up in value. The Division hooded sweatshirt really was a division in my head on whether I thought it was going to be hype or whether I thought it was going to be kind of mid. And it ended up being probably the most hyped item of the week, barring one accessory, given that this guy kind of flew off the site. It really did. I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but it was the highest upvoted item on supremecommunity.com, so people were definitely feeling it. The Grandpa Zip Up polo sweater sold out in white and white only. We still have a small and medium in navy, a medium and XL in burnt orange, and a medium and large in black. So pick up those other colorways. I'm assuming black will sell out next, perhaps navy, and then followed up by burnt orange. Just my thoughts. 178 on this guy is way too much, but merino wool is probably very nice, so if you like this type of piece, get it while you still can. The flocked loose fit jeans are next, and believe it or not, mustard was the colorway that was selling out faster for all of these, which is kind of insane, but I guess it makes sense given that the other two are just a little bit basic. I just figured that when it comes to stuff like jeans and denim, people like to go a little bit more conservatively. I'm usually the guy that's saying go get the crazy item, like go get the Volt Air Darwins, that kind of shit. Those recommendations that I'm known to make. Get the Italia colorway clog posits, but these ended up being that bold, bright color that sold out first. Division sweatpants, I think they only sold out in black to match the Division hoodie. You can still grab actually them in natural and in brown in a small, medium XL, and wow, full size round for the natural. I think the black is not a bad pickup, and definitely check the sizing of these before copping. Spell out embroidered track jacket is next. Could have covered this right with the other spell out hooded sweatshirt or the track jacket, but actually still available in gray, sold out in black. So the largest sizes for gray are still available, green and black are gone. Now the item I think that flew off the site first, I want to say, is that Crybaby pedal. Shout out to Sean from St. Loserville, been talking to me all season about how this is his favorite piece. I know a lot of people are kind of upset at the price, but I just really don't think Supreme made a whole lot of these. It's the only way that makes sense, because the regular GCB 95 pedals are only a little over $100. So $300 is quite the increase, but it was enough for some people to say, hey, it's cool enough for me, I'm copping. All right, we're on our favorite site, StockX.com, now available in dark mode, which is kind of crazy. I'm definitely blending in with this Human Aliens Super Saiyan Rose hoodie, but that's beside the point. Faux fur hooded jacket in black, retail price $398, highest sold $460 for a size small. and you can look at all the asks right here. Olive hasn't sold quite yet. Lowest asks are all right here, about $500 is probably what this thing is worth, maybe a little bit less. That's important to note because in my drop list video, I said this guy had potential to resell and it had potential to sell out, but I never want to give people recommendations to spend like $400 to buy an item that you don't know if it'll flip or not. So we'll see what these do. Potentially they'll have their own little market. We'll have to wait and see. Flock denim trucker jacket, not really selling as much as I thought, which I was mostly gonna cop for resale, guys. I'm not gonna lie. And the only one that's sold so far is this blue one in a medium for $300, which that is a good flip given that they are $228, but surprisingly mustard. People are asking quite a lot of money, like $398 all the way down to $367 and up to $480 for the XXL, but none have sold quite yet. And it same goes for the black, or maybe it's the brown. They called this black right here, but this is, it's brown. It's brown, whatever. StockX is famous for getting things wrong. We know that. The Spell Out track jacket, interesting pictures here. Are these the same from Supreme's site? I think they are. $178 was the retail. Really good price for a Supreme track jacket, honestly. I might regret not copying this later in the season, but there's so many items to say that about. I passed for a reason. Prices right here for sales, $230 for a double XL. Not too terrible. And I definitely think that the green one was the best one to get, even if some of the other ones have sold for maybe slightly higher. This one, $258. I don't know what the highest green price was, but you can see it there on your screen. Pause it. $252 for the double XL. Pretty nice. Matching pants to go along with it, $148, which makes a lot more sense. Was it true that the Supreme drop list said these were the same price? I think I'm wrong, and I'm thinking of the Division sweatshirt and sweatpants, whatever. Because yeah, these are only $148 for the pants. Makes a little bit more sense. You can see some of the prices right there, but the pants definitely weren't as sought after as the tops. Here is that Division hooded sweatshirt, $168 was that retail price. We'll have to see if the pants were the same. Wow, one of these have sold for up to $309. That is kind of crazy and probably is the biggest increase percentage wise in resale. So if you copped yourself an XL, people only a few hours later ended up selling for a lot less. So you can see what the asks are right here. And I just kind of figured this guy wouldn't have crazy potential. These first sales are always nuts. So I always recommend to people, if you get a nice order confirmed, just sell it on StockX, just sell it on eBay. Order confirmed right here. Do what this guy did, a bunch of XLs for $294. I don't know how all of them sold for the same price. That is maybe a little sus. All right, is the sweatpant the same price? $168, how about that? That's kind of odd. Usually we see them as quite a bit cheaper, or at least, $30 cheaper. This one though, size small for $295. The only colorway of Division sweatpants that sold out as well. I believe you can still get the other ones on Supreme's website. That's not going to stop people from listing them, but for once, people aren't buying it. Look at that. You can see some of the bids right here. I love the $34 bid. Like that guy, what is the point of that even? I like it though. Respect. Respect to the lowest of the low ballers. Just kidding. All right, the grandpa sweater. Has this guy sold quite yet? No. And I don't believe any of the other ones have sold either because they're still in stock on Supreme.com. But here are the asks. We'll see what happens with this zip-up polo. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, guys, on the way to 5K subscribers. So if you've been enjoying and you didn't think about subscribing earlier, here's your reminder now. Flocked loose fit jeans. Now look at these guys. $188 was the retail price, and let's look at the asks. It's actually none. And I was really surprised when I saw that because I thought these were going to be crazy, and they really aren't quite yet. Maybe on Grailed, perhaps on eBay, we've seen some sales of this item, but not on StockX. None of the colors have sold out or even exchanged hands is what I'm trying to say here. Ooh, Supreme black means though, $398 for these guys. What's the market on these? Going into the weeds right here. Damn. Some of these are quite literally very close to what they used to cost. $510 for the size 30. Interesting. All right, last but not least, the Crybaby pedal. $298 was the retail price on this guy. You can see the box is very, very cool. And let's look at all the sales. A decent number of volume, 358, 360, 370, 386. It went down to 340, back up to 371. And now the lowest ask is 370. So you can see these are the people that are wanting to sell and are setting the market right now. So it's good on StockX if you're a buyer and a seller to check out what the asking prices are. That's what I did on my Ducati gloves, and I just found There was 2 people that were ahead of me. I kind of put myself in between 3 and 4 because I figured people are going to buy the first 2 and then it's going to go to me eventually. And that's exactly what happened. So it really just depends how much you want to sell it. If you want to sell this guy right now, listed on StockX for the cheeky $1 less, $369, but that can also incur an undercutting war. So you can also list for the same price at $370. When it's tied, I have no idea how it works, to be honest. And you can also do stuff like eBay or go over to Fauntleroy's Finest Discord. Your boy's always there, and we have a buy, sell, trade channel, and everyone there is very chill, very cool, very epic. So overall, what did you guys think of Supreme Week 5? It was kind of a slow week, but we still had some decent items that ended up selling out and then reselling on the site. The Crybaby pedal was probably the biggest highlight of the week, given that it was that one-off musical accessory, very expensive. I think the flock denim stuff was cool, and I'm surprised it doesn't have more of a resale market at this time, but I think going forward, we'll definitely see something happen with those pieces. And the spell out track jacket stuff is usually pretty coveted, but the thing I'm wondering about the most, surprisingly, is this faux fur hooded jacket. What's gonna happen with this guy? Who freaking knows? But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Remember to leave a like if you liked it, comment if you liked it, and I guess dislike it if you hated it, I suppose. But I gotta get out of here. It's been your boy Thomas, and I'm out. Peace and Buckies. See ya.